C.S Amina Mohammed this morning appeared before the National Assembly's Committee on Education to respond to questions on how the ministry has prepared for the national exams. This is the first time she was appearing after members of the committee expressed anger at her for skipping previous meetings. And Sharon Baranga is at Parliament and will give us now the highlights of that meeting.
Thank you, Mark. The Education Cabinet Secretary Amina Mohammed and her PS Kipsang appeared before the Education Parliamentary Committee for close to 2 hours, and Amina began by clarifying that she is the CS for Education and not Foreign Affairs. This is after the members of the committee were angry at her because according to them, she was skipping some of the meetings that they needed her to clarify some of the things that were happening in the education sector. Now, Amina and Kipsang were responding to questions with regards to the level of preparedness of the national examinations, security, and what the ministry has planned for candidates who are displaced because of clashes and the demolitions in Kibra. Just to delve into the figures and give you the numbers that were released from the Ministry of Education concerning the number of learners and schools that were affected in the clashes and demolitions. In Narok South Sub-County, 27 primary schools with an enrollment of 13,746 pupils, including 1,087 candidates were affected. 6 secondary schools with an enrollment of 1,183 students, including 198 candidates were affected. And in Narok South Sub-County, 15 schools with a total enrollment of 5,791 pupils, including 434 candidates, were affected. And schools have reopened in the area, and a number of learners have resumed studies, and only 110 are yet to resume. In Molo Njoro Sub-County, 17 schools were affected in the clashes. The CS say that they were working hand in hand with the Ministry of Interior to ensure that security in the areas that were affected is maintained. And in Kibra, 15 schools with 258 candidates were affected during the demolitions. The students will be provided with alternative examination centers where they will be sitting for their national exams. Now, in the KCPE, candidates are expected to begin their exams on 29th of October with rehearsals, and then they'll start sitting for their theory exam on 30th of October, while the KCC candidates are set to begin their theory exam on 5th November. Back to you, Mark.